Hey guys, welcome back. And before we get into the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help the channel grow, help me out, cost you nothing. Gonna do it. Thank you. All right, so I just pulled up at the house and coming over to check on the live trap. I had my daughter check on it the other day and she said nothing was in there, so the lid is down, so let's see what we got. Now, we got a coon, it looks like. Oh, nope, a possum. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I doubt that's our killer. But looks like it's kind of old. Teeth are whittled down pretty good. All right, so in my other video where we had the leghorn hen get killed, it was pretty dark in there and you couldn't really tell, but all the guts were eaten out of it. The head was still intact, and everything that I've never caught one in the act, so I can't say this definitively, but every time I've ever had what I suspected is a coon killing something, the head was gone. If it was like in the pen, you know, in the coop, right, and it's dead, that's usually not going to be a bird, right? An owl or a hawk is not going to go inside an enclosure to kill something, because then they only got one way out, right? So possum normally eats the guts. It'll kill it and eat the guts. I really thought that it would have been a coon just because it was a leghorn. They're skittish anyway, right? They're really skittish birds, and so I didn't think that a possum would have the ability to catch it, but who knows? Maybe it cornered it up. I don't know. But this is a smaller possum too, so I don't know. We may have multiples out here, so we're gonna dispatch this guy and reset the trap and see what else hops in there. Now look, I know a lot of people have a lot of different opinions about dispatching animals and whether it's right or wrong and all that good stuff. I used to, when I first started chicken keeping and having a problem with predators, I used to pack these guys up. I'd drive them a couple of miles down the road and drop them off. And one day, you know, after I'd lost several birds, I got to thinking, I was like, well, what if somebody's dropping coons and possums off in front of my house? You know, is that the reason why you know, so look, I don't know who has chickens and who has baby rabbits and all that crap. So rather than doing my neighbors a disservice because I don't have the guts or gumption to put something down, I just decided that if I was going to continue in this hobby or whatever, that I had to learn to put the animals down if I needed to. So you may have seen a couple of videos like king snakes we typically don't kill, right? They typically don't eat my chickens. They eat some eggs, but they don't eat my chickens. So I typically leave them alone. But possums, they eat my chickens. Coons, they eat my chickens. Hawks, they eat my chickens. Owls, they eat my chickens. So, you know, I catch one of those eat my chickens and, well, you know, it's fair game. Do I like this part? Heck no, you'd have to be one sick dude to enjoy. Well, let me rephrase that. I guess I don't know. I don't enjoy killing anything. So I do enjoy eating, I guess. So, you know, in a way I enjoy the killing of animals, but personally, me doing the killing, I don't like it. So try to do as little of it as possible. But it is a necessity if you're going to raise chickens and you have this predator problem. You can either just allow it to happen. You can enclose your chickens in, you know, Alcatraz or something, you know, some kind of impenetrable pen. Or, you know, you can do what I do, and I take some measures to try and prevent some level of attacks. And then, you know, the rest of it, we set out live traps and catch the nuisance animals that are trying to eat my chickens. And because I mean, this guy, maybe he isn't the culprit, but give him a little bit and he will be. It's just in their nature. That's what they're gonna do. And if he's this close to the chicken coop, he's gonna eventually be the culprit. So we'll take care of him now. So once we've dispatched them, we just take him out in the woods yonder and drop him. Let nature have him back, and, you know, circle of life continues. So we got the trap cleaned up. Just want to make sure nothing's under that foot. Yeah, we're ready to reset. There is something good about this being a possum and not a coon. A coon will just tear the ground up. It'll try and dig out of that trap really, really hard. So normally it will put all kinds of mud and muck underneath that trap door. So with a possum, you don't get nearly that much damage. All right. All right, so I need to bait this trap up. So really probably should have brought the feed with me too and just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. But I didn't, so let's not talk about that. I gotta get them a nest box. These dirty eggs will work just fine in the trap. All right. All them down in there. Trap is set. We will set that bad boy over here. No special way. Just kind of press down on it, make sure it's seated pretty good, and that ought to catch us something. All right, guys, that's all for this video. If you would, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.